Swami Vivekananda visited Srinagar twice during 1897 and 1898 and spent a few months there. He was showered with flowers and garlanded wherever he went in Kashmir, and the Pandits in the valley adored him and praised Swamiji's endeavor of preaching Vedanta in the West. During his visit, his mind was filled with devotion along with great legends, spiritual history, and glory of Kashmir. He visited many places and also educated his Western disciples many great things about Kashmir. In August 1898, during Amarnath Yatra, there was first a steep climb followed by a descent, where a false step would have meant death. When Swami Vivekananda reached the cave, his whole frame was shaking with emotion. His body covered with ashes, his face aflame with devotion to Shiva, the Swami entered the shrine, nude except for a loincloth, and prostrated in adoration before the Lord. A song of praise from 100 throats resounded in the cave, and the shining purity of the great ice linga overpowered him. He almost swooned with emotion. A profound mystical experience came to him, of which he never spoke, beyond saying that Shiva himself appeared before him, and that he had been granted the grace of Amarnath, namely not to die until he himself should choose to do so. Be that as it may, for the Swami this was truly so. He entered the cave and came face to face with the Lord. Following the pilgrimage to Amarnath, the Swami's devotion became concentrated on the Divine Mother. He once told his disciples during these days that wherever he turned, he was conscious of the presence of the Mother, as if she were a person in the room. His meditation on Kali became intense, and one day he had a vision of her. In a fever, he groped in the dark for pencil and paper and wrote his famous poem, Kali, the Mother. On 30th of September, the Swami abruptly went to Kshir Bhavani, leaving strict instructions that no one was to follow him. At this famous shrine of the Mother, he daily performed Havan and worshipped her with offerings of kheer made from 1 mound of milk, rice, and almonds. He practiced severe austerities. He became like a child before the Divine Mother. All thought of leader, worker, or teacher was gone. He was now only the monk in all the nakedness of pure sannyasa. One day at Kshir Bhavani, he had been pondering over the ruination and desecration of the temple by the Muslim invaders. Distressed at heart, he thought, how could the people have permitted such sacrilege without offering strenuous resistance? If I had been here then, I would have never allowed such a thing. I would have laid down my life to protect the Mother. Thereupon, he heard the voice of the goddess saying, "What if unbelievers should enter my temple and defile my image? What is that to you? Do you protect me, or do I protect you?" Referring to this experience after his return, he said to his disciples, "All my patriotism is gone. Everything is gone. Now it is only Mother. Mother, I have been very wrong. I am only a little child." Another day, in course of his worship, the thought flashed through the Swami's mind that he should try to build a new temple in the place of a present, dilapidated one, just as he had built a monastery and temple at Belur to Sri Ramakrishna. He even thought of trying to raise funds from his wealthy American disciples and friends. At once, the Mother said to him, "My child, if I so wish, I can have innumerable temples and monastic centers. I can even at this moment raise a 7-storied golden temple on this very spot." "Since I heard that divine voice," the Swami later said, "I have ceased making any more plans. Let these things be as Mother wishes." Thus we see, during his stay in Kashmir, Swami Vivekananda was in a different world altogether. Visions of Sri Amarnath, Mother Kali, and Kshir Bhavani remained always with him. Later at Belur Mutt, he said, "Since visiting Amarnath, I feel as though Shiva were sitting on my head for 24 hours a day and will not come down." Many thanks for watching the video. If you are curious to know whether you are progressing on your spiritual path, we recommend you watch this video. If you like our videos, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. It will also help us grow and spread this timeless wisdom of Sanatana Dharma to others.